At 5:30, as gas prices keep rising, it's now raising some concerns with volunteer fire departments where the cost is starting to add up for members.
Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live at the mobile newsroom in Derby with that story. Matt.
Well, Aaron and Mark, we're hovering around $5 a gallon. As you can see here in Derby, just a little bit under. But, you know, if your local gas station isn't above that $5 mark right yet, hang tight. You'll probably be there pretty soon. And, you know, for volunteer firefighters who drive their cars to their fire stations a number of times a week responding to calls, well, it can get costly.
When our family arrived here and joined the fire department, they were using horses. So the gas problem wouldn't have been anything on their minds.
But for David Leonard, a fourth-generation fire chief in Derby, those gas prices that keep going up are now at the forefront for plenty of volunteer firefighters.
Gas is very expensive, and our members use a lot of gas. They're driving back and forth to the firehouses. Each firehouse conducts a meeting and training at least once a week. So right off the bat, you're round trip once a week, and that's not counting calls, emergencies.
Here in Derby, there are 4 fire stations with more than 100 volunteer members responding to fires and accidents like this one on busy Route 34.
It is something that we're concerned about because we'd hate to see our members being put in that situation where, what are they sacrificing to put gas in their car to come volunteer for the city?
Leonard says he actually spoke with the mayor last week, trying to come up with some ideas to help. One idea includes picking names out of a hat for those who responded to calls the prior week and providing gas cards. The city does offer up to $1,000 in property tax breaks for members, depending on years of service and how many calls one goes on.
The Ambulance Corps, which is also a volunteer agency in the town, they offer a pay-per-call stipend for reimbursement for the time you're on the call. So that does help a little bit for the ambulance members.
And the chief adds the city puts up thousands of dollars to train and equip volunteers. So to lose even just one to the rising cost of gas would sting.
It's just something we have to keep an eye on. I mean, fortunately, right now we haven't had any members, quit or not come around or not say that they're not responding because of it. But every time you go to the pump and you finish pumping gas and you look at that sticker shock, it's starting to add up and it's starting to worry us.
Now, the chief says, speaking with his father, he says back in the 70s during the energy crisis, volunteer firefighters here in town got an extra 3 gallons of gas when it was their turn at the pump. He says that helped then. So he says it's something that they're looking to see ways that they can help the current volunteers now. We're live at the mobile newsroom in Derby. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.